condolences go to Diego Jota. Strike over crashing at the crash. Liverpool fans. You know you go. Big life, live life.
Oh, wow, I gotta tell you, indeed, R.I.P. to Diego Jota. You know, it's when Dennis spoke about it yesterday in a TK, and I went home and I, watching the news and just reading and just seeing the picture of him with his wife and his 3 children. New wife, 7 days ago. It just reminded me of the fragility of life and how it is so important that we have to live in the moment, love ourselves, love our loved ones, love on them, and live good, because tomorrow isn't promised to anybody. When I look at the Lamborghini in which they were traveling and it mints up, then I said, then what is man? It's like all of this, we're doing all of this, and then at the end of the day, it can just come to a halt in the blink of an eye.
Like that.
So our condolences to his family and his team as well. Now, I know you're ready to turn up the heat some more. Okay, well, guess what I have for you this morning? The JMTC, the Jamaica Musical Theatre Company, is bringing the fire. I gotta tell you, with their 3rd theatrics apprenticeship program, Broadway Pros, a Tony nominee, and all the musical theatre goodness that you can handle. Danielle Stibel Johnson, that's Mrs. That is it.
Okay.
My former law school teacher.
What?
Yes. Attorney at law. Yes. And Rory Ball are here to spill the tea about what we can expect. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning.
Different capacity this morning.
Right? Yes.
Different capacity this good.
Very creative. JMTC. A lot of parents looking for stuff for their children to do for the summer, and parents want things to do too.
Yes.
So Danielle, talk to me about the JMTC. What is it that you're about, and what's your mandate?
Right. Well, JMTC, which is Jamaica Musical Theatre Company, we've actually been around for over 50 years.
Nice.
A lot of people will know us for our iconic shows that we have our children's productions every January and February. So we've done shows like Alice, we've done Phantom of the Opera, we've done Lion King, we've done Beauty and the Beast, the list goes on. And JMTC is at a beautiful time in its trajectory where we're doing a lot of original musicals.
Nice.
We're now looking at not just Jamaican, but Caribbean storytelling in musical theatre.
Nice.
And one of the shows we did was Nesta's Rock, which was about Bob Marley as a child.
Nice.
And we're looking now with doing other things and encouraging people who write scripts to start telling your stories in a musical way. So this summer, we have a program called TAP, which is a Theatrics Apprenticeship Program. This is actually the 3rd year. And it really came out, to be honest, ladies, because there is definitely a drain in our skill set in the theatre industry in the
creativity,
region, right?
TK.
Yes, exactly. We've talked about it many a time.
We've talked.
Many a time. But sadly, we have so much talent, not just on stage, off stage, lighting designers, set designers, sound designers, and there's no industry for them, so people have to leave. And the beauty of JMTC is we have a show every year for 2 months. A lot of people, this is where they experiment and find out, something like this thing.
Yes.
We never know lighting is a skill, it's something that's a kind of a profession.
Yeah, stage.
Exactly,
wardrobe,
exactly.
Yeah.
Costume, makeup. So we want to be that incubator of skills. And through theatrics and the America Friends of Jamaica, it has been a grant program. We are now allowing people to get the training to be able to eventually become certified and actually go out and get jobs for these things. So this year our focus is on script writing, musical script writing, and we're so blessed to have John Andrew Morrison, who is a Tony Award nominee, Broadway Tony Award nominee. He's also a JMTC member, so he started at JMTC.
Nice.
So you can bus and reach Broadway from the experience at JMTC. And he's going to be taking people through how do you come up with an idea and turn it into a script and put it on the stage.
I mean, I know for sure that JMTC has done some excellent productions, given people excellent opportunities. But TAP itself, this workshop, who is it for? Is it for the person who has a little bit of experience? Can I come and know nothing, starting from the bottom and you take me to the top? who would tap the workshop
It is for everyone. So you can literally always have an inclination that, you know, I had this story, I had this idea, and I would have loved to see it on a main stage. You could literally have never had experience and come, or you could be somebody that has had a script, you've been sitting on it, and you want to get that feedback. You want to know, am I doing the character development right? Or I want to add music. How do I create a song? How do I think about choreography? How does lighting tell the story?
So then, Daniel, this is for children?
Children,
I mean, if
adults.
it's script writing, it sounds advanced.
Yes.
The CXC curriculum, people may not know, and I wish I had it when we were there, but theatre arts is now a CXC subject.
Oh, wow. We
And
had drama at school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the modules now is about script writing. So we made sure our program also incorporating some of the syllabus. We're also having a special session for the teachers to help teachers know, how do I teach this?
Yes, how do I get this out of the children?
Correct.
But let me get Rory involved, because Rory, what about those persons who are saying, I don't know if I'm creative enough, I don't know if I can step up. I mean, Tony Award winning person coming, I don't know. What would be your word of invitation to them?
Just come and try.
Yeah.
When I was 12 years old and I auditioned for JMTC, I remember my mother teaching me the night before a song, A Bicycle Built for Two. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy. I don't know how I got into the show with that song, but, you know, by just, you know, auditioning and actually landing a role in the very first show at the age of 12. Daniel, you were 10 at that time. We met at that same year.
Wow.
It was just an incredible experience of the rehearsals, the getting to know people socially, you know, and honing your talents or realizing what your true potential could be.
So where is the audition, or where are the auditions taking place, or how can people come try out, or where do we need to go?
Right, so for TAP itself, there's no audition. You can just sign up online. You can check our Instagram and you can sign up for TAP. We actually start next Tuesday, and it runs from Tuesday to Saturday. And on the Sunday, we're having a special concert.
Nice.
And Rory has been one of the musical directors of the concert, as well as Eddie. He'll also be singing. Yes, he's a big singer.
He's a singer.
Big singer, big singer.
Big singer. Rory, a big singer, you know?
That it was the Jamaica Musical Theatre Company that gave me this scholarship to study music at the Edna Manley College.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So like where you sing baritone, where you sing?
Oh, I'm a dramatic
soprano?
tenor. I'm a dramatic
Come
tenor.
teach your thing. You're teaching. Hold on. You're going to be teaching. Teach your thing. Let me see if we can catch it.
Listen, make a cry for Rory. Rory said, I forget to cry. You want to go water, Rory?
I mean, the tea.
You know, yeah, push it, Rory. Yeah, push it. Yeah, push it. Yeah, make it say, what we need to do.
Questo sole mio. Che bella cosa, una giornata e sole, un'aria serena dopo una tempesta, che l'aria fresca pareggiana festa, che bella cosa, una giornata e sole. There you go.
No, that's so, no, man. La, 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 la. Oh, my God. Alpha Omega, you know, Alpha Omega, you know, sound good. Come in, you know, but it's a pretty bad. That's not enough bad. Daniel.
It was just a little Italian opera.
But it just sounds really good. Like, okay, I'm going to work with what you said.
So you have to come to the show. Next Sunday, you're going to hear more of that and some of the popular Broadways that we love. We're going to have the young people, so they're going to be doing Annie, Belle, Lion King.
Wow.
And it's a nice concert. And for people that don't know JMTC, this is a great way to see what we do. So it's Sunday at the Philip Sherlock Center.
Yes.
5:30.
This Sunday?
Next Sunday, July 13th.
Okay.
At the Philip Sherlock Center for the Creative Arts. And it's 5:30 to 7:30. It's just $5,000. If you are a JMTC member, you know we have specials for you.
Nice.
Yeah, and just come out and see what we
Please
do.
come out and support them because
yeah.
these children are phenomenal.
They
I
are
love
phenomenal.
it. I love
Yes.
it. And even if I don't come, I'll just buy 2 tickets.
Yes, thank
because, you know, just the other day, TK, you came to my mind as well when I was driving past a little theater. And I remember back in the days of Barbara Gludon, we used to have our pantomimes and used to have shows at the little theater all the time. And I'm saying, boy, you know, the good old days when you used to have something to go watch and so. I mean, I said, boy, the theater looked like it just dry up. And I kind of felt away. So I'm very happy that this, the JMTC is here, giving us an opportunity to showcase children. Because you know what? A lot of our children are creative, but because they have no stage on which to express it, it dies.
And we still have our season. So we will be having our auditions. We usually have them the last weekend in August. And at our concert, we'll be revealing the next show. So people who are interested to see what we're doing in January, you have to come to concert. after that, you'll find out. But
our teacher said, hey, come to concert.
Yeah, but every year we have our shows at Philip Sherlock, January and February.
Where can we find you on social media?
Definitely at JMTC Live. We're there, we're live. All the information is there, and we're just happy to be doing what we're doing.
So Rory, go sing?
Rory is singing. Yes, he is.
All things bright and beautiful.
He is doing Phantom of the Opera.
Great and small.
Yes.
Breathe deeper. Breathe deeper. Give me a little bit more.
All right.
The Lord God made them all. Listen, I'm ask Christ, New York.
All right. Wow.
We're cooperating. You're going to see me on Broadway. Look here, Rory, we have a date. But thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Rory. And thank you to the JMTC for all you do. And parents, if your child is so inclined, you even have a glimmer of, maybe. Don't hold them back.
Yes.
Expose them, send them. What's the worst can happen? If they don't make it, it's fine. Yeah, but at least they would have tried. Absolutely. So thank you guys, and I wish you all the best. Please support the show.
Absolutely. That many thanks to Daniel Sivell Johnson, chair of Jamaica Musical Theatre Company, and Rory Ball, member of and musical consultant of the JMTC and singer extraordinaire, as we found. So yeah, man, send out the children.
Like it.
Creativity is an important part of academics. Make them come, get the creative learnings, meet some creative people that could be friends for life, as we see here, and just make a great summer experience. All right, so there's more celebration after these messages. Stay with us. Oh, no. Stay with us. Huh? Come on.
You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it.
I really like when Miss Kitty said, rich man, chill out. Rich man, chill out. Yeah.
Shoot them Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Put my fingers up and bang on them.
So me say, nice and easy. This morning on the Friday, so Afrobeat, you know you go. Do some moves. DJ Rumsey, one job.
My baby mama Valentine. Can I hit the making what I'm ready to do? If you leave me a good time. You are like the oxygen I need.
And then, you know the salsa, yeah, salsa dance. Baby.
I am so obsessed. I want to chop your own.
Ule.
Never need a back and it's open and make us.
Say ule.